how do you make $10,000 a month cutting grass? Well, dude, it's pretty easy. Like, if you got the cojones to put in the work, to get the work, 10 grand a month is a lot closer than you might realize. Within a year and a half, within a year, honestly, a couple months I did my first $10,000 month, but that's besides the point. I'm talking recurring income, recurring mowing revenue. Within a year of starting, I was knocking that out every month, spring through fall. The winters is a little bit less, so it kind of equals out a little bit depending on if you get snow or what kind of winter services we're talking about. But 10 grand a month, let's think about this for a second. $55 minimum, 50 accounts. That's $11,000 in 4 weeks. There's not always, but there's usually a couple extra days. So that 11,000 more times, I don't want to say more times than not, but frequently, what do they say, 4.3 weeks in a month, that 11 grand is usually more. It all works out. You got 27, 28, 26 weeks of mowing throughout the entire season, depending on where you are. But guys, you can absolutely do it. Like, when I first started, I remember seeing the videos, like $500 a day, you can make $500 a day mowing grass. And, you see all these get rich quick, and by no means are you going to get rich doing this by yourself, but you can have a very healthy income. But I see, get rich by doing this, get rich by doing that. I remember before I started, I seen make $500 a day mowing lawns. I was like, wait, what? Something clicked. And I did a calculation. I was like, wait, I need 50 people in a city of like 700,000 people. I need 50 of them to let me cut their grass, and I can make 10 grand a month. No. And all these properties where I am, they're pretty small. I mean, depending on where you live, you might only need half of that, but you're pricing them at double, what I am. It really comes down to what your market is and what your area is like. But you can change and adapt, kind of morph what I'm saying into your area. But dude, you mow Monday through Thursday. You're doing your 50 yards for $55 or $45 or whatever your market allows you to get. You're pricing these yards at. You're not undercutting. Don't be that guy. You're only hurting yourself. Your bonehead move if you undercut prices. There's so much work. You don't need to do that. I can't stress that enough. But get out there, get a magnet on your truck, get a little push mower. But you know what? Buy the best that you can afford in the moment. You know what I mean? So if you got 20 grand saved up, well, you know what? Maybe you should go get a zero turn, a stand on or something, 30-inch pusher. But if you're bootstrapping from nothing, you got a couple $100, go get a used push mower. Go get a janky curve shaft trimmer and start hitting the pavement with flyers. Now is the time to do it. Grass is growing. Grass is tall. People need it cut. The demand is right now. At least it is where I am. I don't know how it works down south, but in northern areas, the grass is popping off like a junkie with his needle. Bad analogy. But dude, get after it if you want it. Like, you clicked on this video because it interests you on, like, how can I make more money? What can I do? Like, my resources, I'm kind of limited, Most people who start these types of businesses don't have a whole lot, and I did not have anything. Now, Well, now I'm pulling in to my driveway. Do I own the house? No. But I was able to put my family in a safe, desirable neighborhood. Before this, we were living in the armpit of the city. Homeless people sleeping in the stairwell. And we had a daughter, she's 2. I thought, you know what? I need to do something. This is not the place for a kid, a child, a baby girl to be growing up, to be bringing home. We went from paying $1,100 a month to 20, 5 times that. Not really, but a lot more than what we were paying. And I owe it all to the green industry. Right now, I'm a terrible multitasker. There we go. Right now, by myself, I'm doing 52 yards a week, 4 days. That generates $14,000 in 4 weeks. That's not extra work, that's just recurring mowing. Every week, weekly, credit cards on file, that gets billed out on the 1st of every month. And that goes into my bank account a couple days later. We pay ourselves, we're set up as a corporation. It's legitimate. Licensed, insured. When you're first starting out, don't worry about all the nuances, all the intricacies, all the legalities. Like, just get out there, get the work, and everything else will follow. Is that proper advice? I don't know, but if you're, that's what I did, and I can only speak for myself. I can only speak for what I did and what I'm doing. But as long as you're gonna legitimatize things, start. That's all there is to it, just start. And that's what I'm doing with this YouTube channel. I need to just start, and so do you. $10,000 a month is within your grasp. Like, it's in your hands, dude. Go buy a lawnmower, go buy a weed whacker, go buy a blower. You can do 10 grand a month and change your life. It's wild. It's wild, dude. I went from making $16.50 an hour before this, $16.50 an hour, to $7,000-8,000 days. Is it hard work? Sure. Look at me. I'm sweating. I stink. I'm a mess. But it's mine, and you can do it too. I'm not saying this to toot my horn. I got a small horn. This is nothing. Humble, nothing. Like, I could lose it tomorrow if I break a leg. I'm not saying I know everything. But I gotta go. My daughter just walked out the front door.